You're right, you're BD9 on Instagram.
Sorry, what?
Your Instagram.
Oh.
Night.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha, I'm tagging you right now.
Thanks. Perfect.
Hello. Yeah, live here. Night, we got Ruby in the back and it's just out of the way.
Hey there. Sorry, it's just you're a little bit muffled to hear a bit from here.
Matt. People watch you on my stream. Link.
Hold on. Just gonna try to see if you can turn up. Say it again.
I said, do you have a link so I could share my stream so that way they can watch your stream and my stream at the same time?
Yep, I do. 1 second.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Everything.
Let's see. Should I send it over to your Instagram?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. All right, just sent you the link.
Chat. I'm gonna give it to you guys that way. What his stream and my stream. PD Knight's gonna be giving us all the questions. How's the world be, everybody? You guys hear us good? Is there music?
Let me see, because it's a bit muffled. I don't know. I hear like this noise.
I got your jams up. Jams in my music playing. Oh, the music is loud. Which one is which music is it? Oh, you can hear it? Okay. I see the hear it. I can hear the background. It is.
Okay, now you guys sound more clear.
Okay, perfect. I think there's the music.
Hey, Brian.
Hey there.
We got his stream up there. We got our stream up down here. I think we're good.
All right.
All right.
She says hi. She says hi.
Hello.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to this to another Star Night Research where I have Deadpool and Wolverine with me as we're going to be talking about their latest movie together.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Glad to be with you.
Glad you guys had time after saving the multiverse.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was definitely quite a journey, right?
It was a bit of a job, but it's to be continued as well. This
Exactly.
is not the final chapter by no means.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. Like, I wasn't sure if this would ever happen after Logan and everything, which I always thought that for that movie, that was supposed to be like a somewhat distant future or something like
I
kind of
think
like.
it's 2026 or 2028 is when that was supposed to have happened. But we've got the TVA involved now, and so
Yeah, we're all over the
what
place.
timeline matters? I know.
You don't even know.
Well, like whatever.
We go back in time, we go forward. I mean, yeah, it's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of mess.
Yeah, that was the only thing I thought, because I figure, like, why not just go back if you still had like the time travel thing? Why not just go back to an earlier point in time or something? Or even if currently by this point in your life, you could find a live and ready Wolverine, but I guess not in the right costume.
That's right. It's almost been 2 weeks, so we get to see multiple Wolverines. We get to see multiple Deadpools. Some very comic accurate, some ridiculous. We get to see the brown and yellow suit. We
Yeah.
get to see different things. I don't want to say too much in case somebody hasn't seen it, but I don't want to just completely just be vague about everything either.
Well, my stream's totally spoils. I mean, we're gonna spoil everything in my stream, so we're good to go on mine. Are you good on yours?
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's
Okay,
been two.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get to see the yellow and brown suit. We get to see the small Wolverine.
Comic accurate.
Now, comic accurate as far as height goes, but as far as width, I think Wolverine, that little short one, should have been much bigger.
Much
in
bigger.
width, much more muscular.
Hairier.
Yeah, hairier, that kind of thing. And then we get to see what everybody has been waiting for and talking about. We get to see a Wolverine variant that is not Hugh Jackman. And
Ooh, Wolverine.
he has this outfit on. That's right, it's Henry Cavill. We get to see him, and it's just amazing. And Deadpool approves. He says in the movie, it just feels either right or so right, and that we would treat you much better than those expletives down the street.
Damn
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Which is funny because I think on a Saturday Night Live skit, Hugh Jackman also dressed as Superman with Will Ferrell as Jor-El.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good. So I was actually telling a friend of mine at work about this last week, about there being one Wolverine variant that was not Hugh Jackman. And then he came back maybe an hour later, and he asked me about it again. And I had told him that it was a very famous man. And he said, "Is he super famous?" And I looked at him and I said, "Yes, he's super famous." And it just went,
It went over his head?
He didn't
Really?
get it.
Oh man.
I'll tell him this week when I go back to work. Tell him, you gave yourself the answer, but you just didn't quite get it. But that's okay.
I know, it's just like right in the head there.
Yes.
There are many rumors before that there was like Daniel Radcliffe was gonna be.
It's gonna be
a
Patch or
variant.
something or variant, and you had this person and that person.
Yeah, there's so many actors. that
Yeah,
were
I know.
rumored.
It's all, but for Radcliffe, it's all just because of that weird show he's on where he just like went into a feral mode and everything, and in his undies.
Yeah.
Although he
right.
did, I would say he definitely has the more comic accurate Wolverine in terms of like I think somewhat with physique and height.
As far as height, but he's just. I mean, he could probably get the hair and the face and that thing, but he's just a small guy.
He could do a mad spell.
In my opinion, he would have to put on some kind of suit, some kind of muscle suit to be more accurate. But that's just me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, Although apparently I looked it up, it turns out for that very short Wolverine, it's I think it's something called like the Short King, so it's like an even shorter
Okay.
Wolverine or something. Because I felt like that was way too short. Either that or comic book artists do not have a good concept of how to draw like the different heights.
Right.
Because I always felt like Wolverine was never short. Short, like I don't know, he always looked pretty tall compared to other heroes.
Right. I think he's supposed to be not 4, 5'3".
Yeah, 5'3", I
five
think.
foot something like that. And it just seems when he's drawn, he just seems to be taller than that, unless everybody else is just short too, and then it just makes everybody similar in height.
Exactly. That's why Colossus just chucks you. It just chucks
That's right.
you. That's
Toss
perfect
me.
height. Oh, good
Yeah,
old.
yeah, because in your movies, he's definitely more accurate with the height, build, and everything, and weirdly only in his powered up form.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna move this frame.
Either way,
DP
this.
is warm. There we
In
go.
all the right places too.
Oh,
That's the
you.
advantage of having an outfit like this.
Exactly.
It's just regular clothes. I mean, I do have dog tags. I've got the belt buckle. I've got some boots on, and I got claws. But otherwise, it's just clothes.
Yeah,
It's a good outfit.
yeah, that's the beauty part of Wolverine. Your outfits don't have to be a typical superhero like outfit. It could be anything really, especially thanks to Fox's run with it.
Well,
Exactly.
talk about anything. This guy here,
What a-
Deadpool. You can put anything on him. He's anything. French-made costume, Spider-Man outfit, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just
It all
everything is Deadpool.
Exactly.
Well, except for the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
And we've even got Headpool over here.
Oh man, we got it. Well,
Got him there. We got baby Deadpool over here.
Baby Deadpool.
And so my friend DP is online here. Went to a comic convention this past weekend, and he actually got to meet one of the stars
Sabretooth.
of this show. Yes, he did, and he got a nice autographed picture.
We got him. We got him red-handed.
That's right.
Ready
Nice.
to die. Oh my god, it was amazing. He
Nice.
was so tall. He was taller than expected. I feel like he's 6'7". I don't know. He's
Yeah, so he was in the first X-Men, I think, and then he was in this one here as well.
Yeah, because I always find it odd that we never see him in Origins.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, in Origins, we see the
the-
second
Actor variant.
Sabretooth,
Sabretooth.
Liv Schreiber, and he's a different character, and we get to see how in the Origins how they grew up together, how they're siblings and brothers, and how they end up on the run, and we see the whole montage of them going through several wars and things like that, and leading up to, I guess, the early '70s is kind of where things kick off in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because it lines up with Days of Future. No, not Days of Future Past. First Class, when Charles and Magneto were coming to the bar to find Logan.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
and we have the famous F-bomb.
Oh, famous
by,
F-bomb in there.
by Wolverine in there, and it's probably the best line in the whole movie. I
Oh, it was the
think.
best. I literally made the movie. Literally, Wolverine made every single X-Men movie. Whatever, even if it's just a cameo, just for a minute, just
Yes.
you know.
As Deadpool said in the movie, you are the X-Man.
Exactly.
And he is. He really
Yep,
is.
that is so true. Yeah, with even in Apocalypse where they did the redid the origin of getting the metal claws and everything.
Yep.
Just crazy how they tied in with dealing with Apocalypse.
Oh my goodness. With another story. Oof.
But still, though, how did it feel to see Hugh in the classic blue and yellow costume?
Oh, that's something that a lot of us, well, just a lot of fans, Marvel fans, comic book fans, have been waiting for a long time, because that's just been the classic outfit, and how to pull it off, how to make it comic accurate, but not cheesy and not not too much the X-Men or the X-Men cartoon series from the 90s, because that's, it's a little extreme, a little cartoonish. But I'm very happy with the way everything turned out, because you see him with the full out. Well, you see him in regular clothes first, and then you see him with the full outfit, except for the cowl, sleeves and everything, and then suddenly the sleeves are gone. They don't really show where they go or what happens to them. They're just kind of ragged there, and
Tore it
sleeves are
off,
gone.
Yeah, after our battle in the
yeah.
Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, there we go. The Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, I was
good.
gonna say
That's a good
battle damage.
Yep.
And and slowly he loses his outfit until we see the big reveal. There at the whatever that time machine was, and we get to see the armor just blast off of him, and there he is in all his glory, all his
nakedness.
his naked. It's just out there, and then we see our buddy Deadpool lean around. You show the ab shot, and then Deadpool leans around like this. You're just admiring what's going on.
Admiring what's going on in there.
Yeah, so actually, I do have the full suit, but I'm going to cut the top off, and I'm not going to use the sleeves, and I'm just going to have the pants and the belt and the boots. And I do have a cowl on order, but it's not going to be here in time for the next convention I want to go to. But that's all right, because he doesn't always have that on, so it's still comic accurate for me. I just have to let this hair grow out a little bit more. That's the only thing to make it a little more accurate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's funny though, because it feels like the MCU is utilizing the 90s X-Men influence with their characters. I mean, look at Professor X in the Doctor Strange sequel. It's he looks like Patrick Stewart literally looks right out of the 90s series.
Right, he's in the chair. Even some of the shots that we see are shot in that style. His love interest. What is this Doctor Strange's love interest name?
Oh my goodness.
So whatever her name is, she has on this blue suit, and in one shot per second, she's bent over, and they just show her butt, just like they would have in the 90s cartoon. And I'm like, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I was trying to think. The love interest, that was like that, like other, like...
You're right, the other
doctor?
surgeon.
Yeah,
the other surgeon, I can't remember what her name is, but in all the multiverses, they are not destined to ever be together.
Even though he loves her in every
Yes.
universe, it doesn't work out.
That doesn't work out.
Just
And
like-
the name escapes me. Oh well.
It's like when
Wow.
I'm sure somebody will pop up with a name here in a second.
There we go, Christine Palmer.
There we go, Christine Palmer.
But
Thank
that's
you.
the actress, right? Or is
No, that's the character
the actual
name.
character.
That's the character. Christine
So,
Palmer. Right.
Is, his love interest. There we go.
Wow, but that's
Good
a bigger... That's worse than I think any of Batman's love interests.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, Batman is broken anyway, and he just goes off after the broken ladies. So
All the brokenness.
it doesn't work out for him either.
Just not. He's a very dark guy. Dark light.
I have a good point. Good point. But yeah, I mean, that's why I wouldn't be surprised if we get to Secret Wars. We might see like an entire 90s themed X-Men team live action.
See, I was looking forward to that. I was like, I want to get Cyclops, his blue suit, blue and yellow, the Beast, all the comic accurate suits. Maybe we'll get to see it in Secret Wars. We never know, but I'm pretty sure we'll have like an X-Men, either versus Avengers or just all of them collide in Battle World.
It could be a flashback or something like that, where they briefly show the older stuff and we show newer stuff. There's no telling what the Marvel guys have cooked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, because I know how they would ever top this movie with everything they've done. So that's why I feel like for Deadpool and Wolverine to appear again, like at least to appear in big group setups at least. For a fourth one, it's possible, just not sure how yet,
Right.
or what they could do to top it. Because to me, like with this movie, this is like without giving away any too spoilers, a nice tribute to Fox's Marvel movies.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even though they have not been the best at times, I still watch all of them. I watch all of it.
Oh, yeah.
I watch it all repeatedly, even though,
Every single
where
one.
the writing or maybe some of the CGI is not top quality, that's still okay.
Even Origins, I gotta say.
Yeah.
That one sucky part, but other than that, I enjoyed it.
And as far as the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, the villain Cassandra. So that's kind of a deep cut. I was not as familiar with her as I am with all the other characters that have appeared before. Didn't know much of her backstory.
She had to stick your fingers inside of your
Yeah,
and
she was-
get finger fucked.
Ugh.
Yeah, instead of exactly. And it did not feel good, and
Yeah.
it's not like Charles where he could go. Like she even admitted it in the movies. Like she couldn't do that the way Charles does with his little mind, but she has to actually physically go inside
Go in
you.
and touch.
Yeah,
Which is way,
no,
way
I was
creepier.
like,
Creepy. Yeah, that whole graphics was very. Woof.
And
Yeah,
I
no.
do like so Deadpool and Wolverine were about to kill her because they'd put that thing on her head. Not to give too much away, but they put that thing on there and blocked her powers. And Logan is like, he thinks back, what would Charles want me to do? What would Charles say? And he said Charles would say, don't kill her, don't do it. And so they made that decision, and it turned out for the best.
for a while, but
Yeah,
it
for a
felt,
second.
yeah, because the story was very like reactionary. Because I felt like if she didn't know about the whole time trapper thing, then she probably would just stayed there.
Oh yeah, definitely. She was
Right,
she was content. She was very happy. Looks like she was thrown in there when she was an infant. So
Right. Yeah. We don't get to see her pruning. We don't know if she could have been. And we were told that she tried to strangle Charles in utero while they were still, in the womb. But we don't know exactly what happened, how she got pruned, how Sabretooth got pruned, how I think Psylocke is on there. We get to see we don't know how Blade was pruned. We don't know how Elektra was pruned, or Remy LeBeau.
That was probably the
Gambit
best
character.
Easter egg I think I ever saw. Like equally as good as seeing like the Calverine, just because like
oh yeah,
I wanted
Right.
to see a Gambit movie, and after seeing
Yeah.
97, I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm inclined to see what Gambit is all about. And
oh yeah, we needed it.
And it was hilarious because Deadpool couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, "Who is your dialect coach?"
The minions. Like, seriously, it was wild. But everybody's been asking for a Gambit, and they've
Yeah.
been wanting Channing to be the Gambit, and I'm glad that we got him in there to be the Gambit because he was great at
He's
it.
a
But
beautiful man. Did you
you
see
know-
his face in that?
Yeah,
that
the
black mask
oh,
thing and all
it must
that.
be
I was just
awful
like,
to turn your
oh
head
my
in it, but
gosh!
yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah, hubba hubba.
yeah,
great.
yeah. I mean, they missed the black and red eyes thing, but still, like everything
Yeah.
else is like perfect.
Yeah,
And I'm glad he had like the staff thing and everything.
the
Right.
staff. Yeah.
the cards, the jacket. He had the whole thing. And we got to see him do the whole card where he takes them all out like this and then just starts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Taking the guys out.
fantastic. And honestly, the biggest audience reaction was when Blade came out.
Yeah.
It was just the whole crowd went nuts because technically Blade's the one that first started, the pioneer. That
Yes, well,
Rated R.
If not for Blade, Marvel was going under, and so they released Blade, and that saved Marvel. That Marvel had to sell off some stuff like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, some of the other stuff that ended up at Fox to keep the company going. But the money from that movie saved Marvel, and then we also get to see the first bit of Wade Wilson. First little bit,
Yeah.
in one of the, is it Blade 3, I think?
Trinity, yeah.
A little bit of the smart mouth and things like that. We get a taste of it, and so,
Yeah.
things start to roll from there as far as Deadpool goes and where we end up today.
Agreed. Yeah, yeah. Because for me with Marvel, like I always remember watching like the X-Men 90 series, Spider-Man. I always remember how there's like so many other animated series, but I always pay attention to the first two the most.
Yeah, no, definitely. You can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
One of the characters stand out, Dogpool.
Oh.
We get to see that dog, and if anybody's listening out there, there is no plushie. I will buy a Dogpool plushie if somebody, Marvel, hello, make one with the tongue hanging out and everything.
Yeah, we
and
need it.
Even
We
need
need
all
it.
the nipples hanging out.
I think
too.
it's coming out. A lot of the merch is slowly coming. Like I got a figure pre-ordered.
Right. I have a Dogpool Funko pre-ordered.
Oh, okay. So we got
So I have that.
We got
But I want a
merch coming
plushie.
out. So yeah, plushie. Yeah, I would love a plushie.
Yeah. Although I can't believe we didn't get Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll probably
that's,
save her for later.
there's so many. We didn't get a lot of the family. We Dopinder and Vanessa and things like that. They were kind of at the beginning and at the end. This is a buddy movie.
Yeah.
And it's Deadpool and Wolverine, and they're going to fight it out, and they're going to duke it out, and then they're going to be buddies, and then they're going to save Deadpool's universe.
All that was missing was the constant slapping.
Right.
Oh yeah, exactly. Good old
Yeah.
snap.
Because I actually recently replayed the Deadpool video game. I always remember
Yeah.
when you can just smack Wolverine like endlessly.
Oh man, that was the best part. That was the best time.
And the very
Keep going.
intense scene there in that Honda Odyssey.
Oh yeah, that's
when Logan is just giving it.
Yeah, he's giving it
to
to
Wade.
me.
I mean, he's just giving it to him, and you just see the passion
Straight to the heart.
This is it's a comic book. It's a
Very
superhero
accurate.
movie, but I mean, he is a really, really good actor. And he sold that scene. I was like, I was just mesmerized
I
watching
felt
that
it.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was amazing. And that fight in Odyssey was probably the highlight. Honestly, the first fight when we fight.
That was the second fight. in
the second
car.
fight. The first fight was, whew, you get your sock out, nerds, and
Yeah.
man,
That's right.
from there on it was just.
The Channing Tatum special sock.
And I did not even wear my white pants or didn't bring a sock. It was that fight was phenomenal. The way Wolverine just starts fucking pouncing.
Yes, when he starts running, we have never seen that from Wolverine before. When we've seen him up and fighting and leaping and coming down, but we haven't seen him just like run like an animal towards somebody like that. And that was special.
Oh yeah, I would say with the director Sean Levy, he really knew how to really capture the essence of like Wolverine and Deadpool together because he directed like a whole bunch of movies. I think some I grew up with and other TV shows. So like he probably understands like the lore and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was just phenomenal. The whole
And they
thing.
may wanted to do something like that in a previous movie or something, and they couldn't get it with CGI, or it just didn't work out. And finally for this one, got that special shot. And I was going to try to practice doing that, but my hands are a little too delicate to try to do that.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Give me those things.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But even though this was definitely a bromance movie, I mean, do you feel like we could have seen a little bit more with the usual cast, like with Vanessa, Dopinder, and some of the usual cast, or not?
Well, the movie was 2 hours and 10 minutes,
Yeah,
two
something up
2:15,
there.
and I think they may have originally had plans. Maybe they even shot some things, but it just didn't work out. And this is not a Lord of the Rings movie where it'll run for 3 hours and 10 minutes or anything like that. They don't have the budget for that, and so things get cut all the time. There are whole scenes I bet that got cut, just didn't make it.
Yeah, there'll definitely be a deep cut.
Right, we may be able to see in the future some kind of producer's cut, some kind of deep cut with those scenes we didn't get to see.
Oh yeah, 'cause nowadays that's a new thing now. So hopefully we do get an extended cut or
Snyder
any-
cut.
There we go.
Oh
God.
man.
Hopefully not that bleak.
No. But
No,
I'm pretty sure I heard something earlier that Ryan asked for a Snyder cut through Sean or
Sean
yeah,
Levy?
yeah, Sean, and Sean was like, we don't need that, and yeah, so
Yeah, maybe
worth a
someday
try.
they'll do some post production, some extra scenes or something like that. But I'm just very happy with what we've got right now. I'll watch it over and over. On Disney Plus when it comes out. I'll go to the theaters. I'll go see it again. Unfortunately, when I got there, they were completely out of merch. No head pools, no Logan buckets, no Deadpool taxi cabs, no cups, nothing. It was gone.
Yeah, I was so
And-
upset.
And I was down. I made it on the Saturday. It was released on Thursday. By Saturday, all gone.
Yeah, I went to go Thursday night with the whole DP squad, and I didn't know that the bucket was only dedicated to the AMC theater. Otherwise, I would have gotten at the AMC premiere, but we're lucky enough we got baby pools. So
Yeah, that's right.
baby pools only at Regal, but they now announced that you could pre-order the Wolverine bucket on AMC's website. So I
Okay,
actually
well,
pre-ordered it.
I'm gonna have to get that.
Definitely worth
Nice.
it. Not worth the $800 on eBay. I already looked.
no,
I was
yeah,
tempted.
Right. I looked like when I found it was sold out. They were selling for around $80 or $90 on eBay and places like that, and I'm like,
Wow.
forget it. I have so much stuff anyway, so
Yes.
not worth it.
Yeah, surprised I was able to find a good number of seats on a Friday night for a theater. Luckily, it was a very small local theater, but I was surprised there was plenty of seats available.
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Yeah, we let's see. Yeah, we went on Saturday, and we didn't have much trouble in the theater that we went to. One of the nicer ones with the reclining seats and things like that. Um, I kind of wish that it would have had more people in there to more fan reaction, that kind of thing. I enjoy a little bit of applause, gasping, and that kind of stuff. But it was great.
No, yeah.
Still,
Those
hey.
were all good. I've seen it 4.5 times. I'm going again this Thursday.
What's the half? What happened?
So you don't want. I mean, I guess I'll not. So you know what happened when you watched Free Guy?
Yes.
Exact same thing happened.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is a whole other story.
This is a whole other story.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, you would have been a big help. So, anyways, a person in the theater, I guess she had a seizure during the movie, so they had to cancel. Stop the movie, get everybody out. Had the paramedics. Luckily, she's okay, guys. She's okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
that
hate it when that
happened.
happens.
Oh yeah, right. It was awful, but I'm happy she was all right. The movie, we got the passes handed out, and then we went to go to the next. I couldn't wait. I wanted to watch it again, and so we watched the next movie. It was in 3D this time, so that's
3D's
why
good.
there's a 4.5 times I watched it. Yeah, it's
Hey,
crazy.
Well, I was dressed as Wolverine during Free Guy too,
Yeah,
because I wore this.
he's always Wolverine.
Well, if it's a Hugh Jackman movie or a Ryan Reynolds movie, like Free Guy, I dress like Wolverine for that. No, not the whole. Well, just like this, just regular clothes. That's all.
Sexy.
And my hair up just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you got that face intensity when you're mad.
Yeah, you don't want to see him when you're berserker rage.
Mean face. Got to do the mean face.
Exactly.
Now, and I hope we get to see that for season 2 of X-Men '97.
Oh my god, I cannot wait. The animated series was phenomenal. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely, because I think my favorite part, spoiler alert, is when Magneto just tears adamantium right out of you, and just it was
That was a bad day.
That was a bad day for him. I think he's still recovering actually
that
at
was
the
an
end of that
ouchie.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. Although personally, I feel like Magneto made the biggest mistake.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did, because now you're gonna get the full on berserker rage.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Oh, speaking of that, I liked when we had the yellow and brown suit Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
And he puts his claws up like this, and we see the green reflection
Oh yeah.
of the
Yeah.
Hulk.
I have that comic.
In the claws, and then he turns around, and we see the shot from behind the Hulk, and the Hulk hits him. Doesn't Hulk smash him? Because that's what Loki knows about Hulk smash. He just hits him.
Oh, no, I could imagine Loki seeing that from wherever he is in the show. Like, yes, that's how it feels like.
It feels. Oh, and we see also when the TVA, we see Deadpool with half of his mask on.
Yeah.
And he's laying down, and Thor is crying.
Why is Thor crying?
Over him? Why is Thor
We
crying?
just will never know. We'll never know. Ryan knows.
Ryan knows, and
So
actually,
is Chris.
Chris Hemsworth knows too, because it was on Twitter, because Ryan Reynolds posted that on there. He says, "I know why Thor is crying," and then Hemsworth chimes in. He's like, "I know too." So there's something going on there. Maybe we can see that. Maybe in a What If one day, or Secret Wars, or something like that. We'll be able to find out exactly what's going on, because that's a very good Easter egg.
Everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they're going to make a 5th Thor movie, although I'm guessing probably something to do with
Hercules.
Thor and
Oh
Hercules.
So because Zeus got his little lightning bolt
Yeah.
sent through there, and Hercules is supposed to go and take care of business.
The bids. Yeah. How was your take on that Thor movie? I'm curious to get everybody's opinion on that. The recent one.
Oh.
Let's see.
Both of you guys, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I did liked it. It's hard to say if I liked it as much as the 3rd movie, because it just...
Oh yeah, Ragnarok. Oh, you can't.
Oh,
yeah,
I
can't
love
compete.
Ragnarok. I think Love and Thunder is great.
Yeah.
So the title right there, in the very beginning, you don't know what it's about because
Yep.
Love is the little girl and Thunder is Thor. I mean, it's those two, but you don't know that's who they're talking about. Um, I love the screaming goats. Every time they would come on and scream, it would get me.
Oh yeah, the goats were
Yeah,
the best part about it.
I actually enjoyed that, but Ragnarok is my favorite just because of the music and Jeff Goldblum and the colors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it just felt like the tone was going out of place. Like you got like the humorous moments, like with with the gods and the goats, and then it gets all dark and creepy with I think Gore. I
Gore,
forgot
yeah,
the
yeah,
I
the
forgot.
God Killer Gore, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like how he was like how like his life was really sucky just because he was praying to these alien gods or whatever, and then decided
Yeah,
like I'm
gods
gonna
with a
kill.
little G.
Yeah, and then there
Exactly.
was that one scene where he went like Pennywise with the kids.
What's up, Tanzula?
Yes, he did a little puppet
Mr.
show.
Pool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like, I mean, I'm glad it was like not the usual like Thor and Loki thing. It was like some other villain.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so as far as where this goes from now, who knows? The multiverse is involved. We have the TVA involved. I was kind of thinking we would see Loki for a minute there since
Me
he's kind
too.
of in control of everything. But I'm glad that they did it the way they did. I kind of would have wanted to see a little bit of Casey from the Loki series. I thought Casey was a good character, just completely oblivious.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Loki says, "I'll gut you like a fish," and Casey's like, "What's a fish?" That's just
Yeah, just little
cute little
characters.
character. But that, like I said, they only got so much time, so
Yeah,
I
not to
see.
mention with the budget for having not only Hugh Jackman but also with like all those other actors. Like
Yep.
I
Right.
can imagine how much they had to be paid for them just to come back in their roles, especially for with Blade and Elektra after all this time.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. Yeah. That's
And I,
phenomenal.
and I like that little crack about how like Daredevil was dead, and she was
Oh,
like, "It's all
it's
right."
okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you know exactly why. Why about that.
Yeah, but that's one
All
thing
of those.
I want to say about for Cassandra Nova. I mean, like, I think she was a better villain for this movie, but I felt like, wait, what? Charles has a twin sister. Like, I know there's
Right.
a whole thing with his
Yeah.
Yeah,
son, and
we
that.
didn't get
They
any
did
like backstory.
backstory
We,
straight on
we don't
to it.
know why she necessarily, or I didn't catch on why she is the way she is. Apparently, she got pruned and now she's there. There was a Doctor Strange that got pruned as well, and then she got a
Yeah.
sling ring, and that's how they're able to, jump from the void out to another place. Yeah, there's kind of a little bit there that I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of, but maybe next time we'll get a little more Cassandra.
Yeah, because before they mentioned her name, I thought this was going to be like like I don't know, like a bald
Like a bald Charles.
No,
Or Darren.
I just couldn't remember her. I can't remember her name. Magneto's other daughter,
Oh,
Polaris.
God.
Polaris, I
oh,
think. It's just the way it's just in that trailer shot when
Yeah.
she used her powers. It looked like it was like magnetic. How she put like the
Yeah.
claws in the ground. So
right.
I thought that was
Yeah,
Magneto's daughter just shaved her head for some reason.
it kind of I kind of got that impression too, that it was some kind of magnetic control like Magneto, but it just turns out it's just psychic, power.
I didn't think that could be possible to mentally control like with the hands and stuff, but
I,
I guess
I
she's
think they're
more
more
raw.
powerful. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, she has different, maybe different from Charles, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough about her. Not as much as I should, actually. I need to do a little research.
Same. I didn't know much about her, but knew enough to get by.
Yeah. Either way, she would fit in with the boys more than Marvel with how she uses her powers.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yep.
Right inside. Right inside every part of him. Remember when Pyro was like, "Why don't you just ask for a change instead of just
You want
going
just ask.
straight in?"
Yeah, and she's like,
And
okay.
yeah, he's like, "Okay, yeah, yeah." I
Yeah.
was happy to see Pyro in there. That was
Pyro,
good.
Toad. Happy to
Toad.
see him again.
All
Yeah,
those
Toad.
characters. Oh man, what's that guy? Ugh.
I can't remember the guy,
Uh,
the actual actor's name, but it was good. It was good to see Toad. I
Yeah.
thought he was good.
Classic.
Yeah, and don't forget Chris Evans
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris
oh,
Evans.
yeah,
Oh
we
my God,
can't
it
forget.
honestly blew my mind because
Yeah.
we're all embedded that it's Cap. It's like
Right.
in our heads, like Cap,
And then you see part of his sleeve and it's blue,
blue.
and you're like, oh,
They
okay.
fondled with us.
And
Yeah,
Wade is like, he's gonna say it.
he's
He's
gonna
gonna
say
say
it.
it. Avengers,
Avengers,
flame
flame
on.
on, and I was like, oh my
I was like,
God.
I forgot.
Yeah, we just.
I totally
Me
forgot.
too. Like we're so used to it's a straight MCU movie,
Mm-hmm.
Captain. But no,
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
what
like
spoiled
even
it.
with hairstyle, it still looks like Cap because I think in like the Fantastic Four movies, he had like that
But not the buzz
buzz
cut.
cut
Yeah,
or
buzz cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like it was a buzz cut. Yeah.
God. But what's funny is that he was wearing the Cap pants, but with the Fantastic Four
With the
top.
four shirt, yeah.
My chat's saying we love you, Wolvie and DP. So thank you, chat.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. But yeah,
Nice.
no, it was incredible. Oh man.
Yeah, it's a shame it was short lived though. I mean, it would have been nice to see a little bit more of Chris Evans back.
Well, we
back
did
as-
get to see him in the post credits later. He's talking smack and talking smack, and we get to hear him cuss
Oh, it was
like
awful.
crazy
Yeah, it was
because
awesome.
we don't get to hear him cuss in Fantastic Four, and he doesn't cuss in the MCU either.
Yeah.
He's always like language.
Language, please.
Yeah, I've never heard him swear for that long before.
In Free Guy, he was in Free Guy, and he said, "What the f?"
Yeah.
Because when Free Guy pulled out the shield, Chris Evans was watching on his phone.
Yep,
yeah.
I remember that pulling the Captain America pose and everything. That's the other thing. They actually got the guy who was the big free guy to be
Yeah, that's what I heard. The dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes.
Dude, yeah, he ended up being
Dude.
the Juggernaut.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, 'cause-
cosplayed Dude one time.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
He was
Dude, I
Dude.
painted on the shirt and everything. This is during COVID time, so I had on a red mask that said Dude, and I had a blonde wig, so I had all this covered up.
Oh, you look great.
Shirtless. I had bought similar pants, shoes, the Game Over underwear. Actually ironed on those, and then I got some paints and I painted the shirt on. Had the gold chain and had the little wrist things. That turned out pretty good, actually. I like
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
I love
That was
it.
nice. Anytime I can walk around in a con with no shirt on is number one.
Exactly. Instead of a full suit.
There you go. Good thing Atlantis is always warm.
Oh God.
It's horrible.
Don't say. Yeah, it's horrible. Humidity. It's. I'm not even looking forward for the.
No, we took a stroll the other night, and DP here was he was struggling.
Oh yeah, we went to a little chess night. Me and Wolvie and played some chess. Got my ass handed to me a little bit with the claws. But then we had to took a little stroll on the little the walk right there
On the belt line.
On the belt line, and we just I was dying. I was yeah.
Yeah, and it was night too. The sun was
was night, yeah,
down,
yeah.
and it was humid out, and it was just,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the price
because
to pay
like
for
I
those.
don't know how could you handle like wearing that costume during any time during in Atlanta
Anytime.
because
Yeah, exactly. No, it's better than during the winter. That's for sure.
I agree.
yeah. Although when I went to DragonCon, it wasn't like that hot and humid. At least not compared to like Illinois.
I don't know. I died.
Yeah,
The first time, so I have a full Deadpool outfit, and
Yeah.
I wore it one time
Oh my
for the Marvel shoot,
drenched.
and I thought I was going to die.
Yeah,
I almost
was
bailed
definitely-
seriously 4 or 5 times. I almost just walked down and just left, but I hung in there like a champion, and my whole suit was soaking wet. But,
Yeah, mine-
and then from that day on is when I started deciding how can I go around with the least amount of clothing on.
He's got a.
And so that's
He's smart.
that's
Yep,
my
the
character now.
Yep, the wrestler Deadpool.
Yeah.
Wrestler
I got a
Deadpool, you can do
Spartan Deadpool,
up,
wrestler,
Bratton?
Chippendale dancer Deadpool. I got French maid Deadpool. Probably got another one that I'm missing. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. He's got a lot of
Stuff without
variants.
shirts.
I was definitely dying during the parade. We usually do a parade on Saturday. I don't know if you've been there for that. We have a whole we have a whole Dragon Company, Deadpool. Now it's probably gonna be Deadpool Wolverines in the,
Yeah,
in the one group
there's
instead.
gonna be a lot of
Deadpool
Deadpool and Wolverines.
Wolverines this year. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, during that parade, I'm always dying during the parade. Try to make it through. It's awful, but it's great. The kids, the family on the sidelines. It's definitely worth it. Definitely
Oh,
worth waking up that early after after a night of drinking. Oh, definitely worth it.
Oh
Fun
yeah,
for me.
I agree because like seeing DragonCon last year, that was like a quite an experience. I've never seen so many people.
There were so many. It's honestly, yeah, it's honestly a little bit overwhelming because it's just everything's cluttered. Yeah. So you just gotta take a little break, air break it out. Yep. But
Yeah, it was
Awesome.
great to it was great though to meet you, Mark, in person.
You too,
oh,
Brian.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Actually
guys
got to
met.
meet there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to meet in person and got a
Got some
couple shots of them
pictures.
as
Yeah.
yep,
Actually, I
both
had
it.
this on. This outfit's what I
Classic.
had on. You had got some shots of me as a wrestler, and then you got some shots of me in this outfit right here too.
Cause I feel like you had the look, like you were like the
Yeah.
perfect balance between like movie Wolverine and comic Wolverine, cause like you had like
Well, thank you.
the face. I feel like I don't know, like with your facial features, like it matched like how it was drawn in the comics, with the intense with the intensity and stuff, and
Sir. Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to
No,
growl
exactly.
too. When you make the
Growl.
face, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Mr. Poole in the chat says Wrestler Poole is my favorite when I met you, or when when he met you.
Oh,
So
awesome! Thanks.
yeah.
yeah. Although I think is there like a beach ready like Deadpool? Like I wonder what be like
Well, I
where
did
per
go. I
beach.
did jump in a pool in the float, full suit and everything. And there is a pool version. You just get some, swimming trunks and just
Yeah.
go in
Well, yeah.
naked.
You're swimming pool.
Yeah, swimming pool. Just
What you
straight.
got? Yeah, because
Totally.
I've seen a guy. He has on one of those rings, floaty rings with like
Yeah.
it's like a unicorn, like that, and then he has on flip flops and the mask and
Yep.
maybe some the the arm floaty, whatever those
Oh yeah,
things
the little
are.
float.
Yep.
Hey, I might do that this year.
And it's
That's a good idea.
swimming pool
Yeah, there are swimming pools there at the hotel, so I might do a swimming
at the
pool.
Marriott. Yep.
Just casual.
There's
little
a
break.
photo shoot out there. They do.
Oh yeah, they do. I was there for one. I forgot about that.
But they have one out there. They have several out there. I
Yeah.
think Sailor Moon has one out there. That group. Magic Harp. What is that? That's the what game is that? I'm old.
Pokemon.
There
It's,
we go. Pokemon. Yeah,
water,
there's
water
some
Pokemon.
Pokemon stuff out there too.
Yeah.
Oh
There's some
yeah, like,
good ones.
I was amazed like how many photo shoots there were for like almost everything.
Everything. You name it. Movies, shows, games.
Yeah,
anime.
so at the end of the movie, before the post-credit scene, it was really good to see those candid shots of Hugh Jackman when they
Oh,
were
yeah.
filming X-Men and things like
Yep.
that, and the outtakes.
That
Well,
teared me
not
up a
necessarily
little bit.
outtakes, but the
Yeah,
kinda,
bloopers or
yeah, a little bit behind the
behind the
scenes type
scenes.
thing. It's just nice
Yeah.
to see the actors being themselves.
Acting, yeah.
They're in character
Character,
sometimes,
but
but then they're
themselves,
there's
yeah.
one where Wolverine Hugh Jackman has a small
Oh, yeah,
Wolverine, the
the
yellow
little
and blue,
action
and he's
figure.
playing with it, and then he goes mesmerizing, and then he puts it down.
I was I was very teared up by that because it's a little good farewell to the Fox universe and Fox
Yeah.
studios at the very end. It's a little touching because we grew up on it and makes you,
Yeah.
damn, feel old. Shit.
Yeah.
You are old.
I'm
Wait, I'm older.
right?
I'm over 200 years old,
Yeah,
and you're the most
exactly.
annoying.
And Disney's gonna have you till you're 90, so you
Yeah.
gotta take that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be that's that's what I was gonna bring up. I'm pretty sure they're keeping Hugh for at least Secret Wars. They gotta at least have him for it.
I
Or
think
further on.
at least one. Well,
One more,
we already did Old Man Logan. Well, we did
Yeah.
Logan, and we got to see that. So that's been done.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully some Secret Wars.
That'd be great.
Some nice outfits.
Yeah.
Some yellow and brown. Different styles of cowls and things like that.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, that shot we saw in the yellow and brown outfit, I kind of liked it a little bit more than the yellow and blue. It just
Classic,
it's a
yeah.
very good comparison, very good competition as far as good suits go. It fit Hugh Jackman really well. The details were done really well. The nice shiny claws, we
Oh,
got to
yeah.
see those. That,
Yeah.
that was really good.
even like on the shoulder areas, it looked better because like when I first saw the pics of the yellow and blue outfit, I was like, wait, why are the shoulder pads so big, and what's with the sleeves?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Maybe they just wanted a whole suit. I don't know, or they wanted to get to a point. Okay, we're going to take this off, and now this comes off, and this comes off. Okay, now we're going to put this on, and then the rest of the suit explodes, and we don't get to see what kind of underwear that Logan has.
Damn.
Disappointing. Or does he? Is he Commando?
Exactly. We did not take a
Oh.
shower during that whole movie.
No. Nor
Holy
nor
shit.
did they either pee or poo.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The yellow suit. Yeah, we could see. Maybe
He has a
he-
zipper though. I mean, on the yellow suit,
Yeah.
he could pee. But of course, we don't get to see the bathroom
Yeah.
scenes.
I saw little flaws in the movie, but yeah, that's one of them. The other one
Yeah.
was the ending. I did not. It got to my attention when you're trying to bust through that door when I was taking that. Why don't you just use your claws? I was confused. I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I was like,
I was not written in the script.
yeah. I guess the script. Yeah. Poor writing.
It's all
I
about
just
the.
saved the claws for the machine.
No, it was
so I could-
definitely built up.
So
It
I
was
could be
definitely-
like, we're both like Jesus being sacrificed.
Exactly. No,
there at the end.
that made up for it. It was the ending was the best part. The shirt ripping off. It was
In slow motion.
Slow motion. Oh, we forgot. Yeah, the Deadpool core. So yeah, the Deadpool core definitely blew my mind because I'm a comic book nerd, and I saw a lot of. I saw Zen Pool. We saw Cowboy Pool. Baby Pool, Kid Pool,
Lady
and
Deadpool.
Lady Deadpool. And I was super surprised to see Deadpool 2099 on there, and that blew
Right.
me out of loop because I was like, wow.
I was looking. I
Wow.
was like, who is that? What
Yeah.
is that? Okay.
I didn't think there was a Deadpool 2099.
Yeah. No, there
And then
definitely is. She is.
the Mexican guy or the Chilean guy, he had the flag part right.
Yeah. There's damn.
I can't remember. Somebody can pop it up on the screen there. They know what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
Ryan's team.
The
Wrexham.
yeah, Wrexham.
One of
yeah.
the Wrexham main soccer players was
Okay.
behind the mask. There's a lot of people behind the mask.
Yeah, and so it's supposed to be Blake Lively
Yep.
as Lady Deadpool. Now we don't ever see her take the mask off, so we don't actually know if it's her, although she is listed in the credits. Baby Pool is listed as the youngest child of
baby.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, and then Kid Pool is the older child.
Yeah. it's-
That-
And I can see maybe that the older child tolerating the suit for just a little while. I don't see
Yeah.
the baby.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see
CGI.
that happening at all. The voice, gets some coos and oohs and babbles and things like that from the baby. So that was nice to see.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't get to see any of their faces. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm glad that Lady Deadpool remained a mystery. They all remained a mystery, and they're just there as their Deadpool characters.
Yeah, for Lady Deadpool, I think at least for Blake Lively, I think I want to steer with all the skin deteriorating things.
Oh yeah.
Thing
I'd rather
look.
have her beautiful and just clean. And just,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't kink shame me.
It's okay, Daddy.
Yeah, and then it was great to see even Peter appear in his own Deadpool
Oh yeah, yes,
costume.
yeah, Peter. Yeah, he had his own
Yeah,
outfit
Peter.
on. and-
Oh, my
and he was
God.
all tight down here. And,
Oh,
and,
the
and-
junk. Oh,
God.
And he was the leader.
yeah.
he was their
Every
leader.
Deadpool has a Peter. Yeah.
God, he got freaky, especially with the piercing.
Oh, the piercing. Yeah, the piercings. He was mentioning it, and he ended up having it himself. He was one that. Yeah, that was amazing. Peter, you can't beat Peter. I'm glad
Oh
you-
God, yeah. Though I think they were trying to make either a Deadpool Wolverine with Spider-Man or Hulk.
I have heard rumors about that they would like to get Spider-Man involved.
Yes, we got
in,
to.
in
We
some
gotta
of
get
their
Spidey
projects.
involved. Zerk.
And I think that'd be great.
Yeah, no,
Because Spidey, he's quick-witted and he's got he's smart-mouthed and things like that. No, he's not dirty-mouthed like this guy over here.
Very dirty mouth.
But he'll insult and what did he say to the Winter Soldier? Oh, you have a metal arm. That's cool,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, that was about-
yeah. And he's just a kid. He's fascinated by stuff. So I think that'd be it could work.
Yeah, it could work. We gotta love, Deadpool loves him. I mean, because we both have the similar red suit and
Yep.
everything, and it's got webbing and.
Yeah, we did it. We saw during the movie.
Exactly.
Wade was in the car going.
Yep,
That was
that's
amazing.
true. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I can see it as we get good cop, bad cop, and then renegade cop.
Yeah, definitely. No, I could see it happening for sure.
Yeah, and I think they're also trying to make a Hulk versus Wolverine movie as well.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
That would be amazing.
The Thor Hulk thing in Ragnarok makes the whole movie, and so I would like to see a Thor and Wolverine actual fight scene.
Yeah.
Maybe a team up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But both of them together fighting. Hulk smashing and Wolverine scratching and
Yeah, I was hoping to see more of that, like at least a battle go on, when he did the reflection of it, but no.
yeah, Hulk had the advantage on him.
Oh
Had the
yeah,
drop on him because he was from behind, and so
exactly.
Yeah, and then they had like the what else was there? Like I guess some future version of Wolverine where he only has like
Do it,
one
Mr. Poole.
hand with the claw, and then him, I don't know, like
yes, the
crucified
one
on
with
X.
the big giant hair, with the big.
Oh
I mean, with
yeah.
the
Oh
big.
man, what's it called?
Yeah, he was like in an
Apocalypse.
alleyway,
Damn,
and
Savage. I forgot which
Savage
one.
Wolverine
Yeah,
or
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Oh my god. And then was it when you're like yeah, I guess you're
Yeah, he
crucified.
was
on
crucified.
The,
Yeah, the St.
on
Andrew's
the X.
cross.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
it was
that.
amazing.
Yeah, no, that was just crazy with all those Easter eggs.
What's that boy? What's a Pastra? Yeah, no, all those Easter eggs were everything a comic book nerd or any type of nerd just needed. Just all
Right.
variants. Just
Yeah, so
patch.
the deeper you are into the comics and the MCU and that kind of thing, the more you're gonna like the movie. If you're not that familiar, it'll still be a good movie, but you won't get a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jokes
because
and things like that. You won't see like the visual stuff, like the reflection of Hulk and the claws.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see that, but you don't know what it references. You don't know what it means.
yeah, because my friend did not get a lot of the jokes. He's not that quite knowledgeable with the Marvel stuff before Disney took over.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, but I was surprised. I think I'm still most surprised with Calverine, just because I seen fan edits of Henry as Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, like I saw like people do like all kinds of like fan edits. I figure like, okay, maybe they'll do Cyclops. They did the same thing with Jim from The Office as Mr. Fantastic. I felt like that was like perfect. A fan art becomes
yes.
reality.
Yeah, I
I
could definitely
I
see
thought
it.
he was a very good Mr. Fantastic.
That was
But
amazing.
our new one is Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, so that one I heard is based in the 1960s, I believe, or whenever the comic was made, actually.
Okay.
And yeah, what do you think about Robert Downey Jr. being casted as Doom, Doctor Doom? Where is that?
I'm not really much a fan of that idea, just because I feel like why? Just because of the multiverse thing, like a world where he goes bad or survives and just
Yeah,
goes bad or something, or
I thought there was a reference like they Stark and Doom were in college or something together, and somehow there was some kind of transfer or something like that. Vaguely, I don't know.
There's
People
like-
are gonna
yeah. There's
rake
different.
me over the coals here in the comments because I don't know what
I don't know
I'm not
much about it. I
absolutely
heard
sure.
about infamous Iron Man, and then I heard something today about him being Tony's going to be like a variant of Doctor Doom, or like I don't know I don't know. There's a lot of
We're gonna have a
rumors
lot of
going.
variants.
Yeah, a lot of variants.
which I'm cool.
oh
with.
boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be messy. Hopefully, Marvel will learn from this, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was funny. Like, is for not only for Hugh Jackman to come back till he's 90, seems like it's gonna be the same for RDJ.
Yep.
Oh yeah, RDJ. I mean, he's a great actor. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I mean, I would because besides Cyclops, I think they were thinking maybe casting Henry Cavill as Doctor Doom,
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
or at least I think some people just were teasing the idea. I guess just like let's give him a bad guy
I
role.
think he could do it,
Hey,
but I think
yo.
his talents would. If
What's
he's
up,
going to
Super
enter the
Jets?
MCU, he has other places where he would do better, like a Wolverine type. As far as Spider-Man goes in the MCU, we got the Amazing Spider-Man, there's Spider-Man, and there's a Peter Parker. I know in the comic book we have 3 different ones from 3 different timelines, and then they all got together. So maybe they'll do something similar to that.
Yeah, like who knows? Maybe after the whole multiverse saga is concluded, maybe they'll do like a big reset where it's just
Yeah, that's what
One-
they're aiming reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
one
Well,
Marvel
yeah,
universe.
Yeah, they're going to have to reset. You can't keep going.
Yeah.
I guess you're going to need to go back to that old material
Yeah.
and revisit it.
The actor's getting old. Everyone's
Yeah.
getting older.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this
don't
might be
have-
good. This might be a good setup for Cavill to be Wolverine for the rest of the MCU, depending on where they're gonna go
yeah,
for.
that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone saw him as a.
Yeah, and Deadpool approved.
Yep, Deadpool. It's DP approved,
That's
so that's
right.
the best part.
That's it. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
Yeah, because I think Cavill's like right around the same height as Hugh Jackman, I think, right? Or
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is 6'1", I think. So he's actually a taller guy. They shoot him in different perspectives, so he doesn't seem so tall. And I don't think he wears. So I have on my cowboy boots, makes me a little bit taller because I'm not 6 feet. So it makes me a little bit bigger. But you know, they shoot it in certain ways, or make other actors stand on boxes for certain scenes and things like that.
yeah, that's true. God, but
Well,
yeah,
Well, all right, Brian. I think we're going to wrap this up. It's been great talking to you. I have to get home.
Oh, yeah.
I got to go to work tomorrow.
He's got Wolvie things to do.
That's right. But it's been great talking to you. Thank you for having us on. I really appreciate it.
no
Yeah,
problem. Man. I think
Everybody here appreciates it.
Thank you so
DP
much.
is
DD.
online.
I got you on Instagram. For a second, I didn't even know who you were for a hot second, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is the one that Wolvie was talking about. But yeah,
no problems. Yeah, I want to thank you both for coming onto this live stream and everything. To got a chance to talk about with this movie, and hopefully things will turn out for Marvel, because I was only paying attention to only very certain Marvel movies, but now I have a little more faith in it, because this year is all about the X-Men.
Yep. Well, all right, Brian. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. Hope to see you at Dragon Con this year. A little bit later on this month, actually.
Yeah.
God, it's that far away.
Yeah, about 3 weeks away.
Oh my goodness.
You better get your stuff
Yeah, I
ready.
gotta get my shit together.
Better cut my suit off.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut
I
my
haven't
suit
cut
off.
it yet.
Oh shoot. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do, but I appreciate it. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian.
Not a problem. Thank you, and you guys have a good night.
Okay.
You
Thanks.
too.